Hello. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. I was like, why is the game so quiet? Okay. I don't know why today felt like I've never streamed before in my life. Um, but that's what it felt like. I was trying to fix something and turns out I couldn't. Anyways, let's go back to the right window. Hi, hello. We have a DLC for this game that I didn't know was coming out, and I'm very excited to play it. So, yeah, we'll give it a couple of minutes. I hope y'all are doing all right. I'm doing okay. I am. It's been a long day of work, but otherwise, I might. I will say for dinner, I got to have boudin, and it tastes like home, and it's so good. And also realized my air fryer is about to be so busy. But yeah, it was delicious. Had a meeting, work. It's been a good time. Oh my goodness. Let me make sure all is well. I love that I can't ever type stream correctly. Um, it's just a whole lot of me typing lowercase s, capital T, R, skip the E, is stram, and then have to go back and fix it every time for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. I also have a fan blowing through a giant pipe ASMR going because I just need that in my life at this point. So that's what we were doing. All right, let's go see about this DLC. It's the we're dealing in New Wells, and it'll be great. It'll be grand. It'll be great. It'll be a great time. Okay. Sorry, I was picking at my eye because I had eye crusty. Apparently, I bought the detective pass so that there's three more. There's three more DLC coming out. Okay, okay. Something about pirates, aliens, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but this is where we are. I had no idea that I bought the detective pass when I bought this game. So all the DLC that comes out for it, um, I will just get. I was surprised when I had this. I was like, "Oh, why do I have this? Did they decided to give it to us?" No, no, but that's okay. So we're dealing in new wells. Um, I want to go back and watch the video because I didn't actually watch the video. I guess I don't get to, so this is fine. I don't know what happened in it, but it happened. Hi, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Following orders, a deadly pursuit. Oh man, do we recognize any of these people? No, but we do have what look like cops, maybe a paramedic, a fancy car, a couple of detective looking folk, some restaurant people taking a break, a menu, got some people. I don't know what that's about, but that feels either really racist or like they're in a weird costume. It's a time out here. And then, what is this set? Is this still set in the 60s? or 70s, like the original Rise of the Golden Idol was. Anyway, we also have a phone, but it has no bearing. Cool. All right, let's start with these people. All today's money in the cash register. Only the manager knows the code for the safe. I see. Final question. Can you describe the car? Oh, this is him giving an interview. Okay. I see. Final question. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4? Sorry, I'm no good with cars. They all look the same to me. Herp, 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 herp. All right, I was bringing. Okay, so he asked a question and she responds, I was bringing out the order for lot 2 when all of a sudden some bearded freak whizzed up on me on the scooter, twisted my arm, and snatched the bag right out of my hand. Do you remember what the order was for? The order? It was a chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. Why? I don't know why she speaks like that, but that's how I decided to do it today. No matter. How about lot 4? What did they order? 2 burger royale meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. I don't see what. Please describe the car from lot 4. I've seen so many cars today, I can't really remember. Valid. Okay. Strange that only the foreigners were able to describe it, eh, Roy? Actually, Cliff, the part makes perfect sense to me. It's what happens on the roof. What happened on the rooftop, I'm baffled by. That part may have to wait for another day. These are the guys that are now investigating what happened at the TV station that day when they were trying to, broadcast commands out to the world with the golden idol or with the idol machine. But then it all went terrible. And it's a time. Oh, we also have more space. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go back. We'll get to this. We'll get to this again. That was upsetting. Kinda. All right, let's see. Oh, we also have a thing here. He's wiping off his green hands. What are they making? What is this? What is this? That's nothing I want to eat. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4 when all this occurred? Sorry, I don't remember. Must have, bop. I know how to read. There must have not been anything remarkable about it. Well, how about their order? Do you remember that? Sure, 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. What about lot 2's order? That one's easy. A chicken royal with tomato sauce. Lot 2, she said it was barbecue sauce, but he said it was tomato sauce. Lot 4 was correct, but lot 2 was incorrect. Fascinating. Is this the menu? Okay, burger royal meal, chicken royal meal. That's $5, $5, or 5. That's the sound of the dollar sign that we don't know what the thing is. 2 royal meal, 2 chicken royal meal, 1 meat surprise, 1 chicken surprise. Okay. Tomato versus tomato. Barbecue versus tomato versus pesto versus cucumber. Okay. That means they would have paid 23 for lot 4's meal. And lot 2 would have been you know what? I forgot what their meals are. That's why I don't work drive-through. All right. We called for an ambulance right away after seeing what Brute on the scooter did to that poor waitress's arm. Very good. Can you describe the car that was parked in lot 4 when all this happened? No, we don't remember it, do we, Sweetums? Feels like a lie to me. I got here within a few minutes of the 911 call. The local cops arrived quickly too. Dispatch will have notified them at the same time they sent me out because the caller said the waitress had been attacked. Okay, I was right. He is the medic. Sorry, detective, but no, I didn't get a good look at the car that damaged mine. Anyway, it's fine. Please, I don't want to pursue it. Pursue it. Very well. What was your order, by the way? Oh, what? Oh, a chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. Why? You sure you didn't ask for extra sour sauce? Perfectly sure, detective. While my partner here interviewed the waitress, I searched the surrounding area. As soon as I found the body, I notified you guys in homicide. We made sure no one left the diner from that point on to ensure we didn't have to deal with anyone trying to play vigilante. Smart. Smart. And then we have these people. We saw the man in the red jacket speed away on his scooter. Then the cook stormed out from the kitchen and cried, "Some bearded guy just stole extra sour sauce," straight after the young gentleman left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger. It was, I'm sorry, painted like a tiger. It was a tiger with a lion's mane. Then we went back to our meal. A few minutes later, though, we heard distant thunder. Odd, given the fine weather. Oh my gosh. They need to get out of the sun. Okay. And then we have a TV here. By the advice of upstanding community members like my new partner in the Heritage Project, we've been able to crack down on the criminals like the Andir gang. Sure, the Andirs are Andiers, I don't know how you actually say that, are weaker, but their rivals have filled the void. Those thugs in white ties are everywhere now. Property values are up. We are working hard to renew historical buildings. Human gentrification is increasing the cost of living. Crime is down. The drug trade is down. Are you kidding? I see euphoric synthetic serotonin being dealt on every street corner. Oof. That's a tough conversation. All right, we got everything on this, I think. All right, let's go to the other scene. What is that? Is that supposed to be a chair? What is that? Oh, the wires from this tower? Is that water? I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay, so there's a blown out tire. The tire's been shot. Okay. And then over here we have, for some reason, a hand that's not attached to a body. Someone went up to the top. Doors upstairs. Are we dealing with something more sinister? This looks like a weird growth, like nerves or something. Water tower fell, like it was connected to this. Like the fabric of time itself is tearing. And then we have this guy who has both hands, so it's not him. He has a melee weapon. Looks like a gas pump with a flail at the end. Bauer Youth Sports League. Okay. The man is not breathing. He is soaked from head to toe. They said they heard thunder. So whoever lost this arm over here. It's on a red jacket though, but this guy's jacket is, I guess it's red too. But he's not missing part of it, so it may be of the same group. So we're assuming, so my guess is that he rode by on his bike, on his scooter, not even bike. Someone was coming up from this way. They went up the stairs. Magically fast, I'm guessing. I have no idea what is happening. All right, let's see what the orders are. Okay. Why, hello there, picture of a crook. Oh no, it's making you sleepy. As per usual. I hate that for you, but also it makes me kind of laugh every time. Um, this guy didn't fall. Or maybe he did? I don't know what's up with this. It just makes me chuckle just a little bit. But he was on the bike. So he was on this bike. The bike was shot out. The tire was shot out, and that made him wreck. But the water fell on him, which is why he soaked. Because if he were up here, he wouldn't have gotten wet. But the thing is that although, like, is the water alive? Did the water kill him? Because this was what was part of, connecting the water tower to this roof. But it looks like weird plant growths, roots, or something like that. Anyway, also someone over here lost an arm. That doesn't make sense. And there were footsteps and bleeding and a truck. But then again, we still have an arm that's not attached. And they ran in, I'm assuming. And they went up flights of stairs way too fast, probably. And then somehow managed to make this whole thing fall down. So I don't know. I don't know. The lack of a hand is upsetting. Or only the hand at this point is upsetting. So let's figure out the orders first, because I think that'll tell us so much information. Is spacebar the thing? Okay, good. What did customers in lots 2 and 4 order? So lot 2. Also, lot 2 was stolen. That order was stolen. It was a chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. Ordered 1 chicken royal meal. Goodness gracious. With barbecue sauce. Though, if we go in here and we talk to this guy, lot 4, lot 2 had chicken royal meal with tomato sauce. So one of these is incorrect. And then lot 4 had 2 burger royal meals, 2 chicken royal meals, and a meat surprise wrap. I don't know if I like the idea of it being just meat surprise. Kinda hate that. Okay. And these people... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 2 ordered a chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. That's not even an option, bro. No one knows what he ordered. He ordered garlic sauce? And then lot 4, or extra sour sauce. There's not even sour sauce. What? Perfectly sure. You sure you didn't ask for extra sour sauce? That's not even an option. Okay. And of course, they don't remember what happened, what car was parked in lot 4. Lot 4, I guess, hit this car. What a weird way to do this drive-through situation. Okay. So then, I guess if there were three different orders for lot two, because we don't know how long, how much time passed. Let's see. Let's see if we can find. So lot two, chicken royal meal with garlic sauce. I don't think he knows what the order was because he says it was a garlic sauce. Garlic sauce. He's like, "Are you sure you don't extra sour sauce?" Which means he is lying, maybe. And these people are also lying, especially by the way she's saying stuff, because she doesn't remember what the car that was parked in lot four when all this was happening. Sorry, no, we don't remember it, do we, Sweetums? And then he's like side eyeing. I don't trust that. These people, we saw the man in the red jacket speed away on his scooter. The cook stormed out. Some bearded guy stole the extra sour sauce. But the car, the young gentleman left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger. It was a tiger with a lion's mane. Then we went back to our mill. A few minutes later, though, we heard a distant thunder, odd given the fine weather. Okay, so no one asked for what is. Do you consider cucumber sour? Is pesto garlicky? I don't think I've ever had pesto now that I think about it, so I have no idea. I feel like I don't know how to solve this. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, this guy says that. How does he not know what all the cars look like? Like, once these people over here said it looked like a tiger with a lion's mane. Okay, pesto is garlic. I don't know about barbecue sauce. Like, it can be sweet, it can be sour, it can be whatever you want it to be. But I guess it's. I don't. I wouldn't consider it sour. What about cucumber sauce? Are we talking like tzatziki sauce or something? Which makes sense in this case. They just didn't call it that. But I don't think that necessarily is considered sour. But it's the only thing that would make me think maybe they're talking about that. That tzatziki sauce. I don't know what's in it, but it's never felt sour to me. So um okay. We called for an ambulance right away after seeing what that brute did on the scooter did to the poor woman's arm. But they don't know what the car looks like. Cool. Unobservant. He doesn't know what he got on garlic sauce, so maybe it's the pesto. So maybe we'll take these off and leave it on pesto and bring 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, we're closer. Um but we know what was on. Okay, so it's not sour. Cool. I mean, some people consider dill to be sour, but I don't. Dill just tastes like dill to me, so I don't know. Yeah. Um, two burger royal, two chicken royal, and a meat surprise wrap. She says that lot 2 had chicken royal meal with barbecue sauce. That's a sauce on the menu. He says lot 2 chicken royal with tomato sauce. Which is sounds like ketchup to me. Is pesto considered sour? And this cucumber sauce doesn't look like tzatziki, so um 2 chicken royal, two burger royal, 1 meat surprise. Okay. 2 burger royal, 2 chicken royal, 1 meat surprise. Did he say any sauce? Not on lot 4. Tiny Pants, hi. Welcome in. Fancy seeing you here. Feels like it's been a hot minute. Welcome in. Glad you could be here. We're playing Rise of the Golden Idol, the DLC, the happenings of New Wells. I don't know the name of the DLC. Something about New Wells. OPIG's up to something. Oh my goodness. I did read about that on your Instagram. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? Are you on drugs? Good being on drugs. Not good being sick in general. Hate that for you. Hate that, honestly. Oh, I don't know if I remember the sad duck sound. I'll have to look it up. That sounds terrible. He doesn't have any food on him, which is even more confusing. It doesn't. Mm, I'm still working on the emoji. The was it the teal poop? Yes, because we were talking about how ocean water makes your poop uh, teal. It looks like something like bore a hole. Like this person. Okay, so here's my theory. This person who's not fully human um, took their hand off so they could bore a hole into the door up here to unlock it. Yay! I'm glad you could be here. We're just trying to solve this particular mystery. It's been a while. I'm a little bit out of practice, a little bit rusty, but it's okay. I'm glad you could show up. It's been a while. I miss you. Um, and then they put their weird tentacle nerve arm stump into the tower to make it fall. It looks like one's going in. It looks like they're both going in, or maybe one's is one leaving. One might be leaving. This one says it's leaving. Yep. Okay. This guy has both arms. He's all Bauer Youth Sports League. Football Prince and Checker Prince. Which then makes me think that this person is on the same team as this guy. Those are two different footprints. And then they left by vehicle, I guess. That is a strange footprint. It's not like it's cleats, but it's definitely something. But they are leaving. They're both leaving. So someone was up there. Two people were up there. And the person with the grid pattern footprints did this. So don't trust them. And this guy, who's wearing just regular shoes, was probably the water hit him so hard. Or maybe he was going down. We get no more views of what's up here other than just zooming in. Maybe he was climbing down. No, because two people left. What is the handle thing by the body? That's a melee weapon. It just seems like the water hit him so hard he hit his head and then he, died. Um, because he's soaked and there's no water up here. Hmm. Who would shoot it out? But none of these people can describe what that vehicle looked like. None of these people, except for these foreigners. And that's what the cop said, or someone said. Someone said that. That's not me talking. Oh, strange that that only the foreigners were able to describe it. Rory. Dispatch will have notified them at the same time they sent me out because the caller said the waitress had been attacked. While my partner here interviewed the waitress, I searched the surrounding area. As soon as I found the body, I notified the guys in homicide. We made sure no one left the diner from that point on to ensure we didn't have to deal with anyone trying to play vigilante. They're weirdly suspicious. This guy literally got hit by a car, and he's like, I don't know, it looked like. He also doesn't remember. He said he got garlic sauce, extra sour sauce. Let's see if we can look at the events. A bearded man stole food and sauce as they were being delivered to lot 2 in a car that had been parked in lot 4. In a car that had been parked in lot 4. Two employees gave chase and lost the bearded man's what? I keep trying to get back over here. Who gave chase? They didn't. Because they searched they found the body. So whoever was in the how did he damage his car? And why are they being so weird about it too? Who gave chase? He's not wearing like a red jacket or anything. In a car that had been parked in lot 4. 2. Um the Wait, what do you mean? The car in 4 gave chase. Right. Look at the tire tracks, they hit the wrecked car. Yes, they did. So this guy hasn't moved his car at all. Um they tried to go between these two cars. They saw the car. They should have seen the car. I could almost understand if he didn't see the car because they were behind, but because they were behind him. Anyways, they left that way. And I guess this is actually where the motorcycle. Okay, the motorcyclist came through, stole the stuff from them standing here. They zoomed off that way. 4 went off that way. Got it. And then let's see if we can see. So the person on the bike fell. There's the grid footprints or shoe prints walking away walking away from the bike. There's tire tracks and there's another footprint set. So my guess is he walked away from his bike. Okay, take care of yourself. Feel better soon, okay? Thanks for stopping by. And also, yeah, happy St. Patrick's Day. I haven't thought about that at all, but like twice. Feel better. I'll check in on you another day. Bye. Yes. I've never found a 4-leaf clover myself, like ever in my life, and it's crazy. Okay. Okay. The same car drove by here too. Okay. So the car drove by, someone got off the bike, and grit shoe person got off the bike. Or walked away from the bike. Okay. In a car that had been parked in lot 4, two vigilantes gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. The bearded man then ran up a fire escape pursuit by some of the vigilantes on foot. Somehow the weapon, the okay. Somehow okay, so this is talking. I was trying to figure out where we were in this story. Is this how the guy drowned down on the ground, or fell maybe from the water, from the fire, water from the fire escape? That's what I was trying to say. Somehow the water tower. Okay, downstairs, a fight broke out in which someone somehow lost a hand. Okay, somehow the water tower fell, killing one vigilante. In the same way, the door was punched. Okay. Two vigilantes gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. The bearded man ran up the fire escape, pursued by some of the vigilantes on foot. When the bearded man got downstairs, a fight broke out in which one somehow lost a hand. Yeah. Somehow the water tower fell, killing. Somehow the water tower fell. The bearded man ran up the fire escape, pursued by some of the vigilantes on foot. How many people do we think were there? There was this guy, there was grid foot, and there was regular foot, and at the okay. I think there were a total of 3 people. Grid foot. No, there were 4 people, because there's this set of footsteps, and there's this one, and then there's another one coming from over here. Rounded toe, pointed toe, grid foot. And then there was bike, car, grid foot. So maybe it was 3 vigilantes. I was incorrect either way. Three vigilantes gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. Which makes more sense. This sentence pursued by some of the vigilantes on foot. Because if only one followed, it would there were only two guys and only one followed, then it'd only just be singular vigilante. Maybe vigilante is gangster. Let's try that. No change. Maybe it's actually bystander? I don't think bystander's the answer. Being delivered to lot 2. Food and... What if they weren't actually talking about a sauce, but a drug? Because no one knew exactly what the sauce was. I don't think that's incorrect. We're going to hold off on that. Nope, I meant to put in drugs. And I think that's what the clue over here on the TV was about. The euphoric synthetic serotonin being dealt on every other street corner. This person truly believes that the world is getting better. He's like, everything is actually terrible. Don't lie. Those thugs in white ties are everywhere now. They were talking about the gang. The thugs in white ties. Ooh, interesting. Did this guy have a white tie? He was a thug. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then. Yes, it is. So then. Okay, so this is definitely bearded man. That's who we've been talking about, the bearded man. Now we just need to figure out what's wrong. Is it 4? Is it 3? Is it 2? This isn't what's wrong. Okay. When the gangster. What? It's all coming together, but also like what? Um the bearded man ran up a fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. Somehow the water tower fell, killing one gangster. Killing one. Where's the other? Where's the dead gangster? Where's the dead? This is not. Is this the dead gangster? Oh, that's not the bearded man. This is the gangster. Okay, got it. Somehow the water tower fell in the same way the door was punched. When the bearded man got downstairs, a fight broke out in which someone somehow lost a hand. I'm pretty sure that's correct. I think these two paragraphs are correct. Let's go backwards. The bearded man ran up the fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. In a car that had been parked in lot 4, three gangsters gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. It was an order for lot 2. A bearded man stole food and drugs as they were being delivered to lot 2. Let's go see. I was bringing out the order for lot 2 when all of a sudden some bearded freak whizzed up to me on a scooter, twisted my arm, and snatched the bag right out of my hand. The order, it was chicken royal meal with sauce. No matter how about lot 4, what did they order? 2 royal meals, 2 burger meals, 2 chicken meals, and a meat surprise. That either tells me someone was super hungry or there were 5 people in that vehicle. Or, like, that's a lot of food. That's 4 meals and a wrap. Five Guys. I do love Five Guys. Would be delicious. Uh, okay. Five Guys. Saw the man in the red jacket speed away on his scooter. Then the cook stormed out from the kitchen. Some bearded guy stole the extra sour sauce. Straight after, all the young gentlemen left in the most magnificent car, painted like a tiger with a lion's mane. Okay. Extra sour sauce is drugs, yes. Can you describe the car that was in lot 4? They have no idea. Only the manager knows the code for the safe. He's filling up the soap dispenser? Oh. That's probably where he was storing the drugs. The employee is lying. She says she was delivering it out to lot 2. And he didn't even bat an eye about going, what do you mean extra sour sauce? Four is probably it. A bearded man stole food and drugs as they were being delivered to lot 4. You know, these people are so suspicious. It could be 3. No one was in 1, and this is not changing. But I think they were having their... Either lot 2 knows exactly what sour sauce is. Oh, I was kind of humming. But even then, garlic sauce is not a sauce. So they knew they were looking for a sauce that's not on the menu. Okay. In a car that had been parked in lot 4, 5 gangsters gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. Where's the lie in here? A bearded man stole food and drugs as they were being delivered to Lot 2. Now, the waitress may not be lying. She thinks she's truly bringing out a bag of food with barbecue sauce. Being delivered to Lot 2. That's what she said. In a car that had been parked in Lot 4, five gangsters gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. The bearded man then ran up a fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. Fell killing opened. I was like, we didn't mention punch anywhere in this, and I just assumed they punched, but no, it was opened. We just don't know the actual context of the opening. Oh, all right, good. Okay. The bearded man stole food and drugs as they were being delivered to Lot 2. In a car that had been parked in Lot 4, five gangsters gave chase and shot the bearded man's tire. The bearded man then ran up a fire escape, pursued by some of the gangsters on foot. Somehow the water tower fell, killing one gangster. In the same way, the door was opened. When the bearded man got downstairs, a fight broke out in which someone somehow lost a hand. That needs to end in a question mark because that's not a normal sentence. Yeah, the diner was controlled by a gang in the back contained drugs. Some of the gang members chased the thief down, but he managed to incapacitate two of them in an unusually destructive way. Seems bad. Seems bad. Mayor Meredith lashes out at cops. The mayor of New Wells has blamed police for the city's growing drug problem and raised questions of possible corruption within the force. Moira Meredith made the remarks at a press conference yesterday, which she had called to discuss her ongoing Heritage Project. Heritage Project. That's competing with OPIG or something like that. Anyways, she said drugs are flooding our city and the fault lies solely with our police. Sure. No one else in the world has ever brought. Anyways, at best, their leadership is incompetent and must change. At worst, we'll need to a full scale inquiry. Do I know how to read? Let me take a sip. Also, thank you. At worst, we'll need a full scale inquiry into possible corruption. A spokesman for New Wells Police Narcotics Division said, our officers are doing the best that any department can do. Investigations are underway in all known high crime areas of the city. Oh, excuse me. But so far, no major drug labs have been located. The investigation will continue as usual, and the manufacturers will be found. That's because you're sticking to all the high crime areas and you're not going into the places that you wouldn't think the drug labs are. Okay. The Blank Gang, headed by so and so, was one of two blank in New Wells. Blank Gang blanks blank by working on the blank and gave advice that blank the blank gang. We know nothing. Oh, there's the video. So, Ray, how are you liking it here at the ninth? As excited as your old district? Thankfully, no. There are some strange things going on there, Cliff. Bro's seen some stuff. Detective Sampson and Sevilla, we've got one for you. Hope you didn't speak too soon. Oh, no. All right. I hate whatever this is. Looks terrifying. Looks like it's going to give me some nightmares. It's not going to be a good time. I already feel it. Trouble Unleashed. A tragic day at the races. Okay. I already hate this. Hang on, let me. I was like, I was just looking at the thing, and I'm like, you're not gonna see the best part of this thing, and by the best, I mean the creepiest. There we go. We'll put this on over here. There's not much to see on this side of the screen. Okay. There we go. This is very dynamic. I'm glad it shows up a little bit brighter for you than it does for me. Um, okay, what do we think happened here? We see a gun. We see a jacket that's been splattered with blood. We see a guy that's been, looks like he's shot in the heart and not so much, self inflicted on the head. We have a kennel. We have a horse dog. I don't know what this thing's supposed to be. It has sharp teeth, but it's like the size of a small horse. I mean, theoretically, one could call it like a Great Dane, but I don't think that's what that is. And then there's a button. All right, let's start here. Good thing we got here before they could get rid of the body. Find out anything, Roy? Looks like something happened at the office as well. I'll be danged. How'd they get past those two guards? I have a theory. I'll have to check on some details. I'll have to check some details. Anything else? How'd your interviews go? It's interesting, Cliff. They're evasive, but I'm not sensing any outright lies, except perhaps this vet business. Oh my. Okay. This is a lockpick set. The pistol has recently been fired. The man is not breathing. It's a gunshot wound. A bloody lip. Maybe there was a fight. There's a key. 2 to 3 p.m. feed dogs. 3 p.m. for prep for races, then run errands for HB. Number 17 has become overly protective. Easier just to keep by my side at all times. Okay. Okay. It looked like a kennel, but it turns out it's a spy set. There's some bullets, a microphone, a film reel, some sort of meter, some cable. Zira. Okay. Emergency release. It's also bloody. Is that a handprint? Would we consider that a handprint or just splattered or smeared? We don't have anything else to click on in here anymore. So let's go to the other area. Okay. So it's like dog fighting. It's a dog. This is Jess. Godsend. Maggie. Twizzle. Oh my goodness. Cute names. I almost didn't see you up here. Do you know anything about what happened? I've just come down from the north side of town and don't know much about this place. But I think someone in a big coat entered the kennels. 3-day cassette tape is full. Why do you have this on you, sir? Why are you not wearing a jacket? Well, I guess not everyone's wearing a jacket. Most everyone's wearing a jacket except for this crazy lady right here. And this guy that looks like he's so drunk and maybe shouldn't be here because he didn't finish getting dressed. This is a kiosk. Okay. Friday races. 4:10 p.m. Arlick 02, Paddington 08. Twizzle 24, Jazz 15, 450. Okay, and reserve with Kennel Master Benny 17. So number 17 was always going to have to be with the Kennel Master because they're super protective. Okay. While I was waiting in line to make my bet, some guy in a big coat shoved past, calling out for Benny, number 17. Did he find him? I don't know. He searched around for a moment, then suddenly ran off towards those wooden gates. New Wells Dog Track Racer Godsend 06 to win $5 or 5 blah blah. A subsidiary member of Bauer National. This is a bearded man. Could this be our guy from the other place? But the no. The Bauer guys are the ones with the white ties and the red jackets. This is a Bauer dog ring fighting / racetrack. I was with Leo before it happened. He told me to make the call that Zero was ready for pickup. To take to the vet. Zero's one of our pickup. To take to the vet. Zero's one of our dogs. Very sick. You probably don't want to get too close. Zero's kennel is where they had all that stuff stored in for the cable and the microphone and stuff. Okay. Let's go to this guy. I got here after the race is finished. So it's around 5 p.m. now. Okay. I got here after the races. I saw the dogs had gotten out and knew something was wrong. That's when I found Leo like that. You're looking a little worse for wear yourself. Oh, this? You don't need to worry about me, officer. Just some rough housing. They got into a fight. He got into a fight with Leo, the kennel master, the one who got shot. But that's also how Leo ended up with a bloody lip. That's why he has a black eye. Okay. Let's move on to this. Did you see anything? Not at the kennels, I must apologize. I did see 2 men running away from the office. Then someone else went up to the door a little bit later. Could you describe the person? Not really. I was distracted by the sound of the race starting and that lovely polka-dotted dog. I had good money on her. Absolutely the worst. So this is Twizzle. See who she's talking about. Let's see. I've been here all day. I will say I did hear some people around the office area making a commotion. Did you hear what they were saying? One was hurling insults about Mr. Bauer, saying she ruined their business and that she's the mayor's pet. Insulting Hildegard Bauer here seems unwise and unwarranted. Mrs. Bauer. No, bearded guy might be the drunk one in line, though. And unwarranted. Mrs. Bauer is a hard worker and she always finds time to support her favorite girl. Her favorite girl being the mayor. Okay. Who's this guy? I took a hit for that guy. Hope we got what we came here for. Now I just got to collect myself and keep away from those cops. So maybe there's a 3-person scuffle with this guy, and the guy that's dead now and there. Only time I left my post was to chase off a troublemaker when the race was happening. Is this your usual post? It is now, and we had a break in on Tuesday night, so we're not letting anything slide. We're keeping a tight watch on this office day and night. Mm, okay. I've got a shipment of 6 items going out to the new asset today. The usual method should work. Let him in for pickup at 3:45. I'll be out grabbing a seat. Also, if the blonde comes whining again, tell him to suck it up and keep working with the czar. If he can't defend himself against a one-handed man, that's his own dang problem. The czars are a useful part of this organization. Hildegard Bauer, HB, maybe. Okay. Uh, we missed something on it. We didn't check his pockets, I guess. Keep Andiers out. Yellow jackets, work in pairs, stupid jerks. Yellow jackets, work in pairs, stupid jerks. So this is an Andir gang member, I guess. These are the Bauer. Oh, this guy only has one hand. I didn't even realize this. This guy has one hand. So these three got into a fight. I guess this guy did too. No. Let's see what this guy has to say. I'm always by Mrs. Bauer's side. I don't talk to the police. Just for the record, can you tell me about the victim? Did he have any enemies? People who wish to harm him? All right, he pleaded the fifth. All right, let's go inside. Nothing is missing, just like last time. All they did was cause a mess. Any idea how they got in? No, I'm here all day and keep it locked up when I'm not. Now, could you hurry this up, detective? I have all my meetings in this office. Your presence is not conducive to business. Jess is her personal dog, I guess, maybe? I don't know. Bauer Restoration Works. So it looks like there was a scuffle. Plant got knocked down. The door looks like it was broken in, or they were attempting to, but she has a key, so she didn't have a reason to do that. No more slums. Heritage building renovation plan. Moira promises Hildegard delivers. She has items stolen. The items on the shelves are the spy kit. She had items stolen. Oh, I see. Yeah. But then the question is, did she set this all up? Sorry about the mess. Benny knocked over the plant, which hit the stuff on the shelf, but I gathered up all 7 items and nothing seems broken. Okay, so I still think Benny is the dog. Number 17. Um, Benny's a big dog, so of course he'd knock over the shelf. Um, the lock is scratched and damaged. Hmm. Okay, what we have, Kennel Master Track owner, Northsider, favorite girl, bodyguard, door guard, Benny, and Czar. I think Benny's the one chewing on something. I think the Czar is this guy with one hand. The track owner is her. The tiger lion car, that's hilarious. Hmm. The kennel master is the dead one. The bodyguard. This is the door guard. And this is the bodyguard, I believe. The North Sider is this guy. Favorite girl is. Mm, is it Benny or is it Twizzle? I thought the mayor was favorite girl. Okay, who was Jess? I think that's now the question that needs to be answered. That's Twizzle. That's Jess. Maggie. That's Twizzle. That's Jess. Okay, you're right. Okay, so we know who everyone is. Cool. On Tuesday, a member of the Andir gang recorded the no distracted the you're right, that did say Jess, you're right. Okay, so then okay, so then whew. Okay. On Tuesday, a member of the Andir gang broke into the office. They stole tools but left a note to the left a note to but left a microphone to record the track owners meetings. On Friday at blank the oh my goodness. Okay, let's try working backwards. One of the members of the Endear gang one member of the Endear gang distracted the door guard while the other tried to collect the tools. Mm. Mm. On Friday at the blank and the blank were busy fighting. What was happening Friday? Okay, there were the. Hey, come back here. Okay, so the microphone's not the thing. Not the thing that. The microphone isn't on here, so the microphone was new to the setup. The note. Sorry about the mess. Benny knocked over the plant, which hit the stuff off the shelf. But I gathered up all 7 items. Nothing seems broken. There were only 6 on there. As you can tell by the shadows, there were only 6 items. So the fact that there was 7 items on there tells me she didn't know about the microphone. Benny was right next to him. Okay, so then that tells me. Okay. Microphone. They tried to collect the microphone. Okay. The blank and the blank were busy. Blank, blank, blank. Okay. On Friday at, let's go 2 p.m., the Kennel Master and the hold up. This guy said he has a recorder. Is that rust or is that blood on the corner? 3-day cassette tape is full. He's the North Sider. Think someone in a big coat entered the kennels. Okay. Let's go back in here. 2 to 3 p.m. feed dogs. 3 p.m. onwards prep for race, then run errand for HB. Yes, the cassette had the recorded meetings. Number 17 has been overly protective. Easier just to keep by my side at all times. That's Benny. So 2 p.m. he was to feed the dogs. 3 p.m. onwards prep for race, then run errand for HB. He has a key, so he had no reason to jump in. Yeah, and that's a lockpick. And that's a gun. So the North Sider. Hmm. This one seems particularly aggressive. That's Jess. That's the owner's dog. Some people around the office area. Been here all day. Okay. Some guy in a big coat shoved past, calling out for Benny. He searched around for a moment, then suddenly ran off towards those wooden gates. Benny wasn't due to race. Yeah, but this lady doesn't have a jacket either. And he has on a robe. I'm not sure what time of year it is at this point. I did see two men running away from the office. Then someone else picked up. Went. Oh, someone else went up to the door a little later. Could you describe the person? Not really. I was distracted by the sound of the dog race starting. So that happened at the first dog race? That lovely polka dotted dog. Okay, the first dog race. This is Twizzle. Twizzle is due. It was supposed to be racing at 4:10. Okay. He's missing a hand. Zero was ready for pickup. Sure, sure. Uh, he's obviously lying because Zero is not in the. First of all, I realize that's the rabbit that's going around. Zira is on here. So Zira's on the little kennel. But what animal is supposed to fit in here unless Zira is the rabbit? In which case, no, it's not. Um, but also, there's a dog back there that we just don't get to know who that is. Could be Benny, for all we know. I don't know who this guy is. Emergency release. So all the dogs aren't supposed to be outside right now, is what I'm hearing. But this one got locked in. That must be Benny. But he did press the button. Like he managed to shove that in there and press the button before he succumbed to his injuries. He's also, by the way, missing a finger. He's missing a pinky. Like it's there, but it's not there. Like it's supposed to be there. Um Okay, so these two guys ran away from the office? No. They work here. They're Bauer guys. They work here. I got here after the race is finished. Saw the dogs had gotten out. You look a little worse. I wonder if this is right after the scene at the restaurant. The attacker, I don't think the attacker, no. I think the guy was close to dying. This guy didn't just. All this, I think, happened during the race. I could be wrong. My guess is that the attacker went in during the race or after the race. He saw the dogs had gotten out. So the attacker came in here, fought with him. He wasn't quite dead yet, but he had enough energy and sense to. And this dog is particularly protective over this guy. So, but he also took part of an outfit. Is this part of the sleeve off this jacket? Hard to tell. It kind of looks torn. So maybe that's sleeve off the jacket. That or this guy went ahead and locked it up before he pressed that button to let out all the dogs. Unsure. Maybe. The attacker put Benny away since he was so protective. We have this one dealing with watching not watching. Then the death one is on Friday at blank blank. The kennel master went to the something. Went to collect 7. Went to collect 7 items from the office. The kennel master was in the office with Benny on Friday at 3 p.m. The kennel master went to collect 7 items from the. I don't know how I got something in that office, but okay. After. After Roy. After Benny. Knocked the shelf down. The kennel master went to collect 6 items, but he left with 7. The secret microphone. The 7th item was a microphone, which had been on the shelf. At around 4:10, the oh, excuse me. Oh, at around 4:10, around sometime, the blanks saw the blank blanks, the Andrews member, the Probably the items for Zira were meant to be going to the vet, but I guess the kennel master. They said it was the vet, but then they realized they put the microphone they put the microphone into the bag too, and so they went to go get that, and that's why they fought. Is my guess. The post was off to chase a troublemaker while the race was happening. Is this the troublemaker? This is the North Sider, but is this also the troublemaker? Why did he has the tape recorder with a tape that's full? He's the only one who, outside of this guy, that looks suspicious enough. I took a hit for that guy. Hope we got what we came here for. So these two are working together, even though he's not wearing a yellow vest. I was with Leo before it happened. Is this Leo? That's when I found Leo like that. Oh, Leo must be the kennel guy. Okay. He left with 7. But we can go check again. Because they said that you need to get the 6, but we saw that he said he picked up 7. But there were only 6 things on the counter. 6, 7. Yeah, there's 7 items there. When there should have only been 6. Okay. Kennel Master went to collect 6 items from the office. Benny knocked the shelf down. The Kennel Master left with 7 items. The 7th item was a microphone, which had been on the shelf. At around 4:10, the bodyguard saw the bodyguard. I mean, this is okay. No, I don't want to talk to you, them. Hang on a second. Attack of the Tonsil Stone. I've had 3 or 4 come out in the past 2 days, which is weird. It is now. We had a break in on Tuesday. We're not letting anything slide. The attacker, Northsider, had to get the tape recorder back, so that's why they fought. So then, okay. The Kennel Master saw the track owners, saw the Northsiders tape recorder, and went looking for Benny. When he saw, why would he look for Benny? The head lady is Hildegard or a track owner. When he saw that Blank was a czar, he went to the kennels. When he saw that Blank was a when uh who is this guy again? I took a hit for that guy. Hope he got what we came here for. Gotta collect myself and keep away from those cops. Chase off a troublemaker while the race was happening. I was with Leo before it happened. He told me to make the call that Zero was ready for pickup. Zero is one of our dogs, very sick. You probably don't want to get too close. So the dog's gotten out. She's been here all day. Here's some people around the office area making a commotion. A big coat calling out for Benny. He searched around for a moment, then suddenly ran off towards those wooden gates. Some guy in a big coat. But did he know that Benny... So that person in the big coat knew that Benny was a dog. Is this his coat? I don't think so. That's okay. So how do we fill this in? When he saw that something was that he went to the kennels while distracted over the dog. Was Benny or Jess a tape recorder? Jess is the dog. Was Benny or Jess a tape recorder? No, that doesn't make sense. I'm not sure what you're referencing now. Like 100%. That's a good question. Did they have a tape recorder on them? When he saw that Benny was a I mean, they had a more than that. They had the microphone in there. Right. Well, the Kennel Master has a key. The Kennel Master has a key. The bodyguard and door guard did not. Well, it wasn't shown. The track owner has a key. Did anyone else have a key? He doesn't seem to have a key. But we also don't get to look at what's in his pockets. Keep Andiers out. Yellow Jackets works in pairs. Stupid jerks. Okay, that may have just saved us some time. Um, when he saw that blank, when he saw that blank, if when he saw that blank was a Andir, this would have been an Andir. He went to the kennels. So when he saw that the North Sider, when the Andir was a North Sider, he went to the kennels while watching over the dog. The Andir, or maybe just maybe it is the Andir. No, Northsider. Northsider shot the Kennel Master. Okay, I also am not sure about the time. It was during it was during a race though. While fighting over the tape recorder, you are right. I can't read. Word, it's a blue word. Fighting over the tape recorder. Okay, so this sentence has got to be wrong. Not sure about the time, but that can be fixed later. The Kennel Master saw the Northsiders tape recorder and went looking for Benny. The Northsiders. Okay, let's back that off. The Northsiders saw the Kennel Master's note. That's how he knew that it was taken. And went looking for Benny. Why look for Benny though? In. Yeah, it wasn't on the shelf, was it? It may have been under the shelf. Okay. It was probably beside the plant, or maybe it was in the plant. In the plant. Plant's an option. I don't think we're wrong on that, but something else is also wrong. But let's go check. Let's go check. Because the plant, everything else was on the shelf. The plant got messed up. Maybe we are quite close. I'm 100% sure. It could have been in the plant, simply because that's why everything was scooped out, why there was dirt on the floor. If the shelf fell, that would not have knocked dirt out of a plant. Okay. I think our times also might be messed up. Um, okay. The Northsiders saw the kennel master's note about sorry about this, Benny knocked over the shelf, and went looking for Benny, or okay, let's keep Benny in here. No, I think Benny's still correct. When he saw that Andir was a dog. When he saw that Benny was a dog. He went to the kennels. While fighting over the tape recorder, the Northsider shot the kennel master. $3:45. 3 p.m. The kennel master went to collect 6 items from the office. After Benny knocked the shelf down, the kennel master left with 7 items. The 7th object was a microphone, which had been under, no, beside the shelf, no, under, in the plant, in the plant. Okay, the Northsider saw the kennel master's note. Okay. He went to the kennels. When he saw Benny was a dog, collect 6 items from the office. The microphone was not in the plant. Maybe it was the microphone. Was beside, on, in. The tape recorder was in the plant. In the plant was the seventh object is the microphone. But the tape recorder, that's where the plant, that's which had been under. Nah, I didn't think that was the case. Okay, so the plant was a microphone because that's what he grabbed. Let's go over here real quick. Let's check what's in here. Yeah, the microphone, not the real mystery. The Andir gang broke into the office. They stole the tools. They... What did they do? But left a microphone to record the track owners' meetings. What did they do? They stole nothing, but left a microphone to record the track owners' meetings. So on Friday, the kennel master and the track owner were busy talking. The track owner and the bodyguard were busy talking. They were busy collect the microphone. We're talking, we're watching Benny. No. Talking. Okay, this is where we still are. Okay, let's go back out. Nothing is missing, just like last time. All they did was cause a mess. They didn't know how they got in. I was here. I'm in here all day. Keep it locked up when I'm not. Could you hurry this up, detective? I have meetings in this office, and your presence is not conducive to business. Wednesday meeting with BRW board. Heritage Project, ensure absent. Thursday, meet with restaurant staff, stock replenishment, and new security measures. So they're all in on this drug trade. Interesting. BRW. BRW board. Hmm. Moira. The mayor. Bowel restoration works. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Okay. He got into a fight, but this guy was the distraction. While I was waiting in line to make my bet, some guy shoved past calling out for Benny. He got here after the race is finished. He doesn't look like he fought anything, though. Oh, someone pooped there. And then this dog is digging. These two are scrunching faces at each other. Two men running away from the office. Then someone else went up to the door a little bit later. Okay. Yes. Also, welcome back. Okay. So here's what I figured it out. Here's what I figured out. We're just so I realized that when he saw that Benny was a dog, he went to the kennels. While fighting over the tape recorder, while looking for the tape recorder. No, that's not an option. Anyway, while fighting over the tape recorder, the Northsider shot the kennel master. Unless, because he doesn't look like he got into a fight at all, but there were so many other people who were fighting. But he's also the only one with the tape recorder and far enough away or close enough to the kennel that. He wasn't fighting there while distracted over the dog. Because he saw that the dog was locked in there. Or while distracted over the dog. No, no, we got further away. Fighting over the dog. Oh, maybe it's just fighting over the dog. No. And I thought it was also microphone here, but it's not. It's still tape recorder. See, the problem is I don't know what time he decided to go do this stuff because we know that by his schedule, 2 to 3 feed the dogs, cool. 3 p.m. onwards, prep for race, then run errand for HB. Number 17, aka Benny, easier to just keep by my side at all times. I suspect it's 3:45 here. At around I don't know. No, 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 no. That wasn't correct. This is closer to correct. Change fight to distracted. I did. Maybe while watching over the dog. No. While no fighting. Fighting over the tape recorder. The Northsiders shot the Kennel Master. Yeah. Fighting over the tape recorder. Also, I realized that the tape recorder was actually in the plant. That's why the dirt was dug up. The microphone wasn't. The microphone could have been on the table for all we know, but on the shelf. But the tape recorder was actually inside. That's how they were able to get the microphone in there. Okay, so let's go to the betting booth. The two times for the race were 410 and 450. 410, 450. Benny was on reserve. At 450 is when the race. That's the first race. First race at 410, 450 for the second race. Godsend, which this guy is in line for right here, at 450. That's Twizzle. Twizzle who pooped. I can only assume it's her who pooped. Yes, this lady down here was talking about Twizzle. She was ready to see Twizzle. Two men running away from the office. So that happened at about 410 because Twizzle is in the first race. So 410 is when the two guys came for the distraction. $4.50 is when the guy went looking for Benny. Yes. Benny knocked the shelf down. The Killer Master left with 7 items. The seventh object was a microphone, which had been in the plant, which had been. And I feel like I've tried this in so many different things. On. If it's not plant, then it had to be shelf or Maybe it was under the shelf, beside the shelf. It's definitely not in the shelf. It's only 7 items in the plant. You know what? You're right. 8 items. He was only supposed to have 6. No, because there's only 7. There's only. Did he find the tape recorder? That's the question. No. 7. The seventh object was the microphone, which had been in the plant. He was supposed to collect all 6 things, according to his note, but he accidentally grabbed 7, and you can tell. So the note says, I gathered up all 7 items. Nothing seems broken. There were only supposed to be 6 things on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not a microphone. How long was that sitting there that it had like suntan lines around it? Um, she's also part of the drug trade, by the way. The tape recorder was also in the plant. No, the tape recorder was not. Uh, Tape recorder was also in the plant. Because for some reason she has bullets on her shelf. No, there was no 8th item left in the office. So if you want to talk about that, what was left in the office, I went back to this one to see about that. And so on Tuesday, a member of the Andir gang broke into the office. They stole nothing but left a microphone to record the track owners. Stop that. Meetings on Friday at blah blah blah. The blank and the blah. I haven't figured this part out. But the other tried to collect the microphone, distracted the door guard, and tried to collect the microphone. The track owner. See, I'm trying to figure out what this sentence is because I just don't know. There was no 8th item. It's only been 6 or 7. Known 6, accidental 7. According to the now dead Kennel Master. They were busy watching. I thought maybe it was one of the dogs do something, but nothing in the blue suggests the dogs were doing anything. You know, but if it's at 2 p.m., you're right. It has to be, where was Jess in the race? Jess was at 4:10. She's always there to support her good girl, her favorite girl. Okay, so 4:10. The kennel master, no, the track owner and the bodyguard were busy watching Jess race. Tape recorder, maybe. try to collect the tape recorder. Okay. A member of the Andir gang broke into the office. They stole nothing but left a microphone. But left a tape recorder. Change the other microphone to microphone. Word, what? Change the other microphone to microphone. No worries. Just mildly losing my mind. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Good. Got that one down. So maybe this needs to be... Well, this was a microphone that they had taken. But maybe it isn't the micro... The microphone wasn't on the list. These two don't change. Okay. To collect 6 items from the office. The kennel master left with 7 items. The 7th object was a microphone. Nah. It has to be the tape recorder, which had been in the plant. The Northsiders saw the kennel master's note. What if this isn't tape recorder but microphone? No, that still has... What do you want from me? Well, they did put the tape recorder in there, but the microphone had to be where they could. Let's see. Let's go check this. Because in here, that's the meter. The microphone, okay. This has a triangle base, so let's go see. Because maybe the microphone was actually part of this. And I just can't tell. Oh, the tape recorder is it. So there's only 7 items. Wait, what is the... There's 7 items in there. What is the extra item? No, there's only 6 in there. Do I not know how to count? So what's the thing? The microphone was there the whole time. Okay. So then, the tape recorder it is. Holy cow. So the tape recorder... in the plant around 4:50. After saw the kennel master's note. Saw the kennel master's kennels. Saw the kennel master's note. Tools. Well, 410 was useful on the other one. This is when the original distraction happened. But 450 is when Godsend was doing it. And that's when he came, when Northsider came running through looking for Benny, not realizing Benny was a dog. I thought about that. And I don't know who they speak of the czar either. Oh, that's so wrong. Don't do that, me.
Okay.
Northsider, it is. The Northsiders saw the Kennel Master's note, which means that the Northsider made it into the office to go retrieve the tape recorder. But didn't find it there. But that's also when he saw the note. Only one got in. The other guy got into a fight with the door guard. He was distraction for the door guard. You know, I don't know if this is 345. You might be right on the 410. Oh, that doesn't change. What else is. Yeah, it was 345. Um, it was in the plant. Okay. Around 450, that's when the Northsider saw the Kennel Master's note. It was 410. I was like, no, 450 is when he came looking for it for Benny. He didn't know at that point. Okay. Oof. All right, to get dirt on the Bowers, two members of the rival Andir gang planted a recording device in Hildegard's office. When they returned to collect it 3 days later, it had been mistakenly moved to the kennels as part of a secret delivery. During the struggle to take back the recording device, one of the Andirs shot Leo, the kennel master. Sad. Oof. That's a tough one. Ms. Bauer, this project continues to show promise. Our new friend's offer of power seems to have been more than just an attempt to save his own life. And to think, if he hadn't hit your restaurant, the Anders may have been the ones who found him. Communication has been somewhat tricky. Although he doesn't look it, he is speaking Lemurian, but it sounds like some ancient version of the way I speak. Luckily, his Albionian. I knew that was gonna fun coming out of my mouth. Luckily, his Albionian is improving every day, so we can often meet in the middle. I know we haven't been able to get Zero moved out yet, but we're ready to continue phase 2 testing of the Disarranger as soon as you are. Terrifying. Disarranger. Oh no. Love Pooty. Albionian. I think saying Albionian. It has a bounce to it. Albionian. I like it. Uh, yeah, yeah. Disarranger is giving Golden Idol, but actually utilized in a way. And it's really good at removing matter. I don't know. Our new friend, bearded guy, could be lost his mind professor that's now an ancient Lemurian person now. Yeah, this is real. This is real scary. This is real ominous. He speaks Lemurian, but an ancient version, and his Albionian is improving every day. That's because he used to know, but now he doesn't. So, dang. He also stole. Oh, he also stole some stuff from the museum. So that's probably where he got the Disarranger. Horrifying. I'm scared. But this has turned out to be an interesting thing. Mr. Pooty, oh, it's a guy. Your update is appreciated. Turns out it's Jack from the base part of this game. Your update is appreciated. The Andrews may not have gotten their hands on him, but what they did get from us endangers our whole operation. If our naive benefactor learns what we've been doing, things will sour very quickly. I will bring the supplies myself. Keep an ear to the ground. If we see any signs that she knows, phase 2 testing will need to be done at an accelerated schedule. HB. Wow. Oh, okay. We just unlocked some stuff. Moira Meredith. That's the mayor's name. Oof. Dang. All right. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I wonder how many more stories there are of this. This can be crazy. Anyways, what a good time. What a fantastic time. Having a lot of fun with this already. Happy to be back at this game. Well, we're 30 minutes over, so I'm going to go ahead and end stream here. Also, brain's a little bit mush. But thank you for coming to stream. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week. And I'll see y'all next week. Next week being more composing music based on everyone's screen names in chat. Last week was Queen Jazz 26. And I think I might at some point, maybe tonight, fill it out, finish it up. It ended up being like a minute long instead of the 10 seconds I was hoping. But that's okay. Anyways, we'll do that next week. It'll be a good time. All right. Have a good one, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye-bye. Bye.